It's a somber day as we look into the heartbreaking news coming out of Zamfara State. If you are just joining us, the headline everyone is talking about is the fresh attack where over 30 people have reportedly lost their lives. It is the kind of news that stops you in your tracks, making us realize just how much our brothers and sisters in the Northwest are going through. Before we go deep into the details of what happened, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us keep these important stories in the spotlight so they are never forgotten. The details of this fresh attack are truly distressing. According to local sources and witnesses on the ground, a large group of armed men arrived on motorcycles, moving through the community with a level of coordination that suggests they had planned this for some time. It wasn't just a quick raid, it was a targeted invasion. This latest incident adds to a growing number of attacks in the region that have left many families without their loved ones and forced thousands to flee their homes, carrying only what they could fit in their hands. When we talk about the over 30 people killed, we are talking about fathers who went out to provide for their families, mothers who are caring for their children, and young people with bright futures. It is a reminder that behind every headline is a human story. Some reports even mention that these attacks often happen when villagers refuse to pay protection taxes or illegal levies demanded by these groups just so they can farm their own land. It is a very difficult situation for anyone to be in. If you think more needs to be done to protect our rural farmers, please hit that like button to show your support for them, and don't forget to subscribe so you can follow the updates on this developing story. Now, there is a bit of a silver lining in terms of the government's response. Just this February 2026, Governor Dauda Lawal has stepped up the rescue mission in Zamfara. The government recently commissioned 25 brand new armored personnel carriers and a high-tech surveillance drone. This drone is quite impressive. It can stay in the air for 8 hours and cover a distance of 50 kilometers. The idea is to use this technology to spot the bandits before they even reach the villages. This is a big move because it shows the government is finally moving from just reacting to being proactive. But here's the big question I want to ask you. Do you think drones and armored cars are enough to stop these attacks, or do we need more people on the ground? Some people believe that community protection guards, local people who know the bushes and the hidden paths, are the real secret to winning this war. The governor has already provided these guards with hundreds of motorcycles and Hilux vans to help them respond quickly whenever there is a distress call. It's a mix of modern technology and local knowledge. This story is far from over, and we are waiting to see how the military uses these new tools to bring the perpetrators of this latest attack to justice. We all want a Nigeria where you can sleep with both eyes closed, whether you are in a big city or a small village in Zamfara. The resilience of the Nigerian people is amazing, but no one should have to be this strong just to survive the day. If you found this breakdown helpful and you want to stay informed on how the security situation is changing, make sure you like the video right now and hit that subscribe button. We're all in this together, and your voice in the comments helps us build a community that cares about the future of our country. So, let's talk about how this affects you and me, even if you are not living in Zamfara. You might be wondering, why does a security report in the Northwest matter to my pocket in Lagos or Port Harcourt? Well, the truth is that Zamfara is one of our nation's biggest food baskets. When bandits attack these communities, they aren't just taking lives, they are stopping the hands that feed us. Many farmers have had to abandon their lands entirely because it is simply too dangerous to plant or harvest. When farmers can't work, the supply of things like beans, onions, and grains drops, and you know how it goes. Whenever supply is low, the prices at the local market start to climb. We are currently seeing a situation where over 34 million Nigerians are projected to face serious food challenges by mid-2026. Even though the government is working hard, and we've seen inflation start to drop to about 15% recently, the cost of complementary foods, the extras like vegetable oil and meat, is still quite high. This is why security is so important for our economy. It's really a cycle. The bandits create fear, the fear stops the farming, the lack of farming leads to higher prices, and higher prices make life harder for every single Nigerian family. That is why the 2026 Budget of Stability in Zamfara is allocating a huge 86 billion naira specifically for agriculture. They are trying to give farmers the confidence to go back to their fields by combining food production with better security. If you want to see a Nigeria where food is affordable for everyone, please show some love by liking this video and hitting that subscribe button. It really helps us grow. The gist gets even deeper when you look at the hidden costs. Did you know that some farmers actually have to pay a harvest tax to these criminals just to pick their own crops? It's heartbreaking to think that after all that hard work, someone with a gun can just come and demand a share of the profit. This is why the new surveillance drones and armored vehicles we mentioned are so critical. They are meant to break this cycle of extortion so that our food can move freely from the farms to your dinner table without these illegal middlemen taking a cut. I want us to stay positive though. With the recent drop in overall inflation and the massive investments being made in rural roads to help farmers move their goods to the city, there is hope on the horizon. We just need these security measures to really hold ground so the people of Zamfara can thrive again.